Reality check man from your device, so you know it's Aromatic Realistic TV. Anyway, peeps, I'm here today to expose Cliff Hughes. You just cannot come and make public mischief like that and expect it to just disappear. So I'm here today to address nationwide Cliff Hughes and to expose him. Because there is no way we as Jamaican citizens gonna allow this to take place. There's a governing party and there's an opposition. But the trend that I see taking place with this governing party, which is the Jamaica Labour Party, anytime the opposition come out and say something or stand for something, they've been bullied by the press, they've been bullied by PSOJ, they've been bullied by the Prime Minister, they've been bullied by Nesta Morgan. We are not going to have it. We are not going to have it. So I take my stand today, and this one I'm standing with Dayton Campbell, with no apology about this. It can't be. It is desperation. And listen to me. I'm speaking to my grassroots people because you are the decision maker. So I'm speaking to you, the inner cities, the urban areas, and rural Jamaica. This is desperate. It is desperate. You are trying to deflect of the serious issues that is plaguing our island. You are trying to deflect to get us eyes off Nigel Clark and the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. Want to take 15 million taxpayers' money to pay to a criminal institution that maybe belongs to them. That's what you want us to really take us eyes off. That's what you really wanted. In June, I was in July, when the People's National Party take the lead in the poll. What did this station do? They went by the People's National Party headquarters and they sent out a report that persons there were saying that them don't want nobody up there in a green shirt. It did not stop there. They say person up there threatened to rape a journalist. When they do the deep investigation, it was a lie. It was out of the mouth of this same radio station, Mouthpiece Radio for the Jamaica Labour Party. So the PNP is still ahead. And the Jamaica Labour Party is hemorrhaging. And there is no way you're going to stand by Cliff Hughes and Nationwide and see that happening without try to put yourself in the public space, seeking relevancy, seeking sympathy from the people of Jamaica and the people in the diaspora. We ain't buying this. This is a stunt. This is a self-inflicted wound. It is drafted and orchestrated by Nationwide. So, my Jamaican people, it is desperate and we see what they are doing. So, this is what happened. Dayton Campbell, General Secretary of the People's National Party. And this is an article from the Jamaican Observer. And Dayton Campbell has made a comment on a platform. The press released a statement. Said Dayton Campbell has struck a terrible blow against press freedom. Dayton Campbell has struck a blow against press freedom. What did Dayton Campbell say? But before I go any further, the Press Association of Jamaica, are full of shit. Are full of shit. When Warmington then call Jamaican citizen dog flea, there was nowhere to be found. When they diss Portia Simpson Miller, call her dunce and she can't have kids and this, I never see you guys. When they diss PJ Patterson, call him Batman, Chichiman, till them all name the boss them after him, I didn't see you guys. But each time a member of the People's National Party come out and say something, PSOJ or the press is all over them. So we, the Jamaican people, know where the PSOJ stand and we know where the people in the press stand. But I'm standing here today and telling you that you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Tissue, you no need to, and you know further on, me not go no tissue. A bag me I go no. That bag ya. You clean up on yourself with that bag ya. No dog shit. So, this is it. This is what take place, and this is what Dayton Campbell said. Nationwide is an incubator for the Jamaica Labour Party. Nationwide is an incubator for the Jamaican Labour Party. What does he mean? An incubator, you breed chicken. So it is a breeding ground for the Jamaica Labour Party. It's like an agency. You go to Nationwide to work and then you're going to end up in the Jamaica Labour Party working for them. It is simple as that. So what did he do or what did he say? The honest truth is Jamaica, as I explained. Naomi Francis is now press secretary working for the Jamaica Labour Party. She once worked for Nationwide. Cecil Toms, corporate communication manager at Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC, once worked for Nationwide. Abka Fitz-Henley, appointed government senator, once worked for Nationwide. Dennis Brooks, senior communication strategist, the Jamaica Constable Force. What is on this paper that Dayton Campbell is lying about? Or what over here Dayton Campbell should apologize for? What should he apologize for, Jamaica? Everything right on this paper is facts. And he's just bringing it to the awareness of the Jamaican people. So where did Dayton Campbell struck a terrible blow against press freedom here? As the opposition, it is duty to tell the people of Jamaica exactly what is going on. And that is exactly what this young man did. So why Nationwide, the press, the Prime Minister, Nesta Morgan, and everybody else want this man to apologize for stating the facts, the truth? You kidding me, man? You kidding me? So the young man said, Nationwide is an incubator for the Jamaica Labour Party. And he said, I expect them to spin it. I expect them to spin this one. And they surely did. They surely did. This is the response of Hughes. And there is nothing in that to spin. But to say to you, Mr. Campbell, what you have done is to put in jeopardy and endanger the physical well-being of not only those people named, but every single member of nationwide staff. He emphasized when he reached to this point, it is dangerous thing to say. It is dangerous things to say. And you decide to set us up. And you decide to set us up. Where did this young man, Dayton Campbell, set up Hughes and nationwide? Jamaica, I am talking to you now. Where is this young man, Dayton Campbell, set up Hughes and nationwide? This young man has just stated the facts. He just stated the facts that nationwide is an incubator for the Jamaica Labour Party. It's a recruiting agent. You go to nationwide to work and then you end up in the Jamaica Labour Party. Let I repeat what the young man said again. Naomi Francis, press secretary, once worked for nationwide. Cecil Toms, corporate communication manager at Jamaica Urban Transit Company Limited, JUTC, once worked for nationwide. Abka Fitz-Henley, appointed government senator, once worked at nationwide. Dennis Brooks, senior communication strategist, the Jamaica Constable Force. What did this man say wrong? What did this man do that they want this man to apologize and the People's National Party? This man only state the facts, and you cannot beat the facts. So I expect them to spin it. I expect them to spin it. The man in the wilderness, we alone some beat them every day. The man in the wilderness, we alone some beat them every day. And if you check his video once a week, this topic will come up. Dennis Brooks, the Magla, know nothing about police. He's not a police. Not a police. But he's what? The senior communication strategist, the Jamaica Constable Force. And he's not a police. So the man has stated the truth. I don't want this man to apologize for the truth. What this man has done wrong, Jamaica? Tell me. More than state the truth. Anyway, Jamaica, I'm going to show you a clip on the car and show you that it's staged and it's a fraud and it's fake. It's staged. It's a fraud. It's a fake. And I'm going to play the clip of what Dayton Campbell said.
And why it is an incubator for the government. An incubator for the government. Naomi Francis left on press secretary. Cecil Toms left on communication director for JUTC. Abka left on senator. Dennis Brooks left on communication director for JCF. It is an incubator for the Jamaica Labour Party. And that's why they like to spin things that we say. And I expect them to spin things this evening.
And there's nothing in that to spin, but to say to Mr. Campbell, what you have done is to put in jeopardy, in danger, the physical well-being of not only those people you named, but every single member of the nationwide staff. It is a dangerous thing to have said, and you decided to set us up.
Nice chump. You see this little baby piece of ceramic here? What we're gonna do is get a nice shot of it. We're gonna take this little itty bitty, smaller than my pinky nail. We're gonna blast out a window with it. It's a phenomenon every kid should know about. All right? I'm going to whale this thing right at this window, and it's going to shatter it. Like, you probably can't even do this with a brick. All right, everybody? You ready? That is fascinating. And here it is. Look, it fell on the ground. Didn't even go through. Incredible, isn't it? All right, folks, little fun fact from New...
So Jamaica, I do some research in the glass, the windscreen and the side mirror. And this is what I come up with. The windscreen itself is a double layer between glass and plastic. So you have glass, plastic, glass, plastic, glass, plastic. And what that does, if you're meeting an accident or something, the windscreen, it not shattered. It will just penetrate wherever it hit, and then you will see crack all over the glass. Now the window, the passenger or the driver side, it's different. It's a plastic, but it's a special plastic. And what that does is, like, if a gunshot or stone or something catch it, what will happen that it will put a hole in it, and then the entire glass will shatter. But it will not, like, fell to the ground. So my question is that the demonstration that we just see, this man was like 6 feet away, and he fling that thing and hit the glass. Now that glass did not break the entire thing up. It put a holes inside of it. Little of the glass fell on the ground. Now from the distance of the parking lot to out of the gate, that's like about 150 feet. So if the man was right there, say 6 feet away, and when he fling, he didn't shatter the entire glass and everything drop out. Now my question is, then a gunshot from about 150 feet away would just shatter the entire thing and drop it out. The sad truth is, Jamaica, you need somebody to do that. The hole is in it, but for it to shatter and drop a ground, you need a hammer, or you need a piece of stick. It takes a human being with an object to smash that glass for it to drop so neatly on the ground. That's what we need to ask. Which human being use an object and smash the glass out of the car door onto the ground? There is no way a gunshot from almost 150 feet away can demolish that glass out of the entire door. It will always leave a hole, and a human being would have to go there with something to finish lick it out. So who did that? Who did that? That's what we are talking about. Who did that? It is staged. And we are not stupid. So, Dayton Campbell make a speech. Cliff Hughes say Dayton Campbell is putting not just the people, but the entire nationwide staff at risk. A couple days later, nationwide is under attack. So I'm going to play this next clip, and we're going to listen this clip. And after we listen this clip, we are going to dissect it. Because as I said, it's an inside job, it's fabricated, there's too much flaws, and the story is just not adding up. Take it away.
Well, the news, the breaking news item is about us because just about 6 minutes ago, Nationwide News at our Bradley Avenue location in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew, gunmen fired multiple shots inside the parking lot.
A lone gunman rode up on a motorcycle. A motorcycle stopped immediately in front of the gate to the premises, the middle of the gate, according to our security officer. I'm going to get set, but I won't go back for some time. And next thing, they saw him reach towards his waist. And next thing, they heard gunshots being fired towards them. They went flat and they made a dash for inside the building. What did you hear, Siobhan, George?
Siobhan, I was sitting at my desk. I heard because the newsroom is quite, forgive me, I'm a whirl of emotions right now, but let me try to get this out. The newsroom is quite insulated sound-wise, so I just heard two quick cracks. What I heard that really shook me was a knocking on the glass. I believe it was someone knocking, trying to get into the building, and that shook me out of my stupor, and I ran towards the door to see what was exactly taking place when I was informed that someone had actually attacked Nationwide News with a gun.
A lone gunman rode up on a motorcycle. A motorcycle stopped immediately in front of the gate to the premises, the middle of the gate.
So Jamaica, you hear that? It removed from gunmen with multiple shots in them to now one man on a bike. But this is Cliff Hughes' words. He sat there for some time. And next thing, they saw him reach for his waist. And next thing, they heard gunshot fired towards them. They went flat and made a dash inside. They went flash and made a dash inside. What did you hear, Siobhan? He's talking to Siobhan now. Listen, Siobhan now. I was sitting at my desk. I heard a few, cause you know the newsroom. A few, cause you know the newsroom. And he says, he paused because he can hardly bring the word out. He said, forgive me. I am a whirl of emotion right now. But let me try to get this out. He continues, the newsroom is quiet, insulated, sound-wise. The newsroom is quiet, insulated, sound-wise. So I just heard two quick crack. I just heard two quick crack. What I heard that really shook me was a knocking on the glass. I believe it was someone knocking, trying to get in. Jamaica, if the newsroom is quiet, insulated, sound-wise, and you didn't hear two gunshots, but you hear a knocking, Jamaica, no finger now go knock harder on that, Jamaica. And listen this, Jamaica. Blow! 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 Jamaica! Wake up, Jamaica! The newsroom is quiet, insulated, sound-wise. So I just heard 2 quick cracks. What I heard that really shook me was a knocking on the glass. I believe it was someone knocking to try to get in. Jamaica! You didn't hear gunshot. 3 gunshots. But you hear someone knocking. So till it shook you. Someone knocking, it shook you. Nervous, Jamaica. Huh? You couldn't hear the sound of the bullet. But you hear the sound of somebody knocking, and that's what shook you. Trying to get inside the building. And that shook me out of my stew. And I run towards the door to see what was exactly taking place. When I was told, when I was informed that someone actually attacked Nationwide newsroom with a gun. Under siege, Jamaica. Now, Jamaica, Nationwide is one of the #1 news media outlet in Jamaica. On a daily basis, they run into harm's way to bring you the breaking news. On a daily basis, Nationwide run into harm's way to bring you the breaking report. And 3 gunshots from 150 feet away. Of the entire staff at Nationwide traumatized, shocked, and trembling out of their boots. Jamaica, a news media outlet who is built for this. That is your job, to go through the nooks and the crannies, the hills and the valleys of Jamaica to get that breaking story so that your news media can stay vibrant in the media world. You run into harm's way to get the breaking news for your media outlet to put that news out there first, to attract viewers and listeners. And you are telling me that a man stay from about 150 yards and fire 3 wild shots, and because of that, it leave the entire Nationwide newsroom traumatized, shaking in their boots, and shocked out of this world. So it is telling me that you're a wolf in a sheep clothing media outlet. Because there is no way on earth a media outlet who is built for this, who go into harm's way every day, the nooks and crannies, to get the breaking news, to break it, so your platform and your media outlet can attract listeners and viewers. And you are telling me that 3 wild shots from 150 feet away got everybody in Nationwide traumatized, shocked out of this world, and trembling out of their boots. My God, my God, my God. Eh? And that is the reason why I said what I said. It is an inside job. Public mischief. Nationwide need to be investigated. Too much flaws. It was a black helmet. All of a sudden it is a yellow helmet. It was gunmen's. All of a sudden it was one gunman and a bike firing shot at Nationwide. Talk to me, Jamaica. This is a fabricated story. It is an inside job, well planned and executed by the head of Nationwide. And that is who? The owner, Big Mama himself. They are trying to deflect from what is going on. That Nigel Clark and Andrew Holness want to use taxpayers $15 million to bail out their criminal institution. And they are bleeding. They are hemorrhaging in the poll. The Jamaican people are done with them. So you are trying to keep them as if they are relevant and yourself in the media with a self-inflicted wound, a inside job with so much flaws. So much flaws. You can't trick me again, man. So I'm talking to my inner city people and my urban communities and rural Jamaica to open your eyes, your ears, watch them and listen them keenly, because they're gonna come with more booby traps. But we are up for it, because we are going to hold them accountable this time around. One of the #1 media outlet in Jamaica, Nationwide, 3 wild shot, and that entire news outlet is traumatized, shocked out of this world, and trembling in their boots. That's your job. You bill for that. And 3 wild shot. Jamaica. They say Tom junk, but Tom no fool. You want to know your friend for your enemy, farm junk and lay down a roadside. Farm junk and lay down a roadside. And you will know. Anyway, my people, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow us over YouTube. Remember, no man is an island. And no man stand alone. Each one teach one. United we stand. Or divided we will fall. The respect that you want from me, I challenge you to show that respect to your fellow man. The respect that you asked of me, I challenge you to show that same respect to your fellow man. Struggle is real. How much more realer can it get? But your duty and your responsibility is to make sure you take every step and measure to take care of whatever the problem may be. Because if you don't, down the line, it will come back to haunt you. Be well, my people. Be well. Be well. Well. Peace.